Hey y'all, my name's Leah Lauder and I'm a mega church cult survivor. I spent 18 years in one of these wacky health, wealth, prosperity teaching, crazy Ghanaian Christian fundamentalist cults. Anyway, I've been exposing this doctrine because a lot of people are asking me, Leah, is Christ Embassy okay to go to RPF? Is it okay? Tab, can I go to Tab? And what I'm there to tell you is it's not about the church. Stop asking me about these church cults, child. I can't vouch for any of them, child. But what I will talk about is the doctrine. So my cult leader, Daguio Mills, has got a doctrine called Anagkazo. And basically, this is what they use for outreach. And this is why it's so forceful and they don't leave you alone and they run you down and they harass you. And the main culprits are first love and charis. So basically, my cult leader believes in this Anagkazo, Biazo, and Anadea false doctrine, yeah? So according to Luke 14:23, he says, go out into the highways and hedges and compel. And that word compel is Anagkazo. It's the Greek word for compel. So compel them to come in that my house may be filled. So my cult leader says, what is Anagkazo? Anagkazo simply means to compel. It also means to necessitate, to drive, to constrain by all means, such as force, threats, persuasions, and entreaties. So what he's done is he's gone into Luke 14, seen the word compel, looked it up in Greek and said, oh, Anagkazo, it means to force and compel. That's what we need to do outreach. It's absolutely nuts. Then he talks about biazo. There's another Greek word that's related to Anagkazo. And biazo is a Greek word from found in Matthew 11, and it means to use, force, or force one's way into something. So he says that he finds that this is lacking in Christian circles and they need to be forceful about everything there. They said we are forceful about everything else except God's work. We are forceful about our jobs, our girlfriends, our marriages, our future. But when it comes to God's work, we become like timid mice. So do you see how they're using emotional manipulation? And in preaching, they'll be like, but you used to be in the club and dancing and shaking and wiggling your waist and your derriere. And now in the church, you can't go out and outreach and evangelism. So it's forceful manipulation and emotional psychological control. And that's done through this very false doctrine that he's gone and looked up, you know, the Greek word and said, that's how we do outreach. And then lastly, and I'm going to be doing a bit more on the Anagkazo doctrine, the last word is Anadea. And this is another related Greek word, my cult leader says. And it is only used once in the Bible, yet Dag thinks that we should make a whole doctrine, Anagkazo, relating Biazo and Anadea to it. Anyway, Anadea is a Greek word that is used once, only in the Bible. It means to be shameless. In the 11th chapter of Luke, we learn of a man who exhibited shamelessness in his relationship with God. I say unto you, though he will not rise and give him because he is his friend, yet because of his importunity, Anadea, that's the Greek word importunity, he will rise and give him as many as needeth. That's Luke 11:8. So you can see that these wacky, crazy cult leaders are just taking the doctrine completely out of context and spreading this rhetoric all around the world. So when you ask me, Leah, is it this church safe? Is it that church? Babe, it's the doctrine. Do they do forceful evangelism? Are they running you down? Are they not respecting your boundaries? Are they using coercive control and gaslighting? If you don't know what I'm talking about, go and look it up, because that's the way you're going to make yourself safe, to make sense of the experience and understand what these cult leaders are doing. So anyway, my name's Leah Lauder. I'm a mega church cult survivor, 10 social justice activist, and now I expose all the wacky fake doctrine in these mega church cults. Check out all my crazy wacky content on my page. Please follow and like and comment.